girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you two hot exclusive new products that literally just launched today. So we have the new Makeup Revolution highlighter palettes. These are the Pro HD amplified face palettes. One's called Glow Getter, which is this one here. It has more cool tones and it also has mini versions of the Skin Kisses. And then this one is called Brighter Than My Future and it has more warm tones. So I will be going through both palettes doing swatches, and I'm going to apply like 2 shades to my face. But before we try on any of the shades, let's jump straight into swatches. Okay girlies, so I hope you enjoyed those swatches, and I hope you could tell from the swatches, for some reason this Brighter Than My Future palette is a lot more pigmented. They are more baked highlighters. These two on the end here are really soft and subtle highlights, but the rest of them, apart from this one of course, is kind of like a satin pinky blush, but the rest of them, these 5 shades right here, are really pigmented in terms of one dip and you are glowing, girl. But in this palette, which is the Glow Getter, I found it really hard to pick up the highlighters on a swatch. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it became kind of stuck to my finger. I don't know if it was the moisture on my finger. I'm gonna try it on my face. I think I'm gonna try the Peach Gold Kiss on my face and see how it applies. So first of all, the palettes are huge. They are the same size as the Amplified 35 eyeshadow palette. So they are really big. You get 8 pans of 4 gram highlighters. So my brush is clean. I'm just gonna take a big swirl of kind of everything here, and there's not even that much fallout compared to the other palette. The other palette kind of one dip in and that's all you need. This one you need to kind of swirl it around, and it definitely does not have as much fallout. So I'm gonna apply dry. Wow, this is what I mean. See, from swatching I really thought these highlighters would be rubbish and there would be nothing, you know, to come out on my cheek, but it is beautiful. It's glided over my skin beautifully. It's blinding. It is a little bit too light for me, which I'm surprised about because it does have that deep bronzy tone in it, but I suppose once you've swirled it all around, this is the tone that you get. I definitely feel like this palette is geared towards more lighter medium skin tones, whereas the Brighter Than My Future would be perfect for my skin tone and deeper. However, I'm very surprised by the formulation. I'm very surprised that it picked up as much as it did on the brush, and I'm very surprised at how pigmented it is. So this is just another reason to why you can't trust swatches, because swatches will tell you something's great and then you put it on your eyes and it's not. Swatches will tell you something's bad and then you put it on your eyes and it's, or your face, and it's not. Definitely very pigmented, worth the £15 for all 8 highlighters. Loving this. However, I'm not loving the shade, but if you are of a lighter skin tone or a light medium skin tone, you might really enjoy this palette. Or if you are an MUA, you definitely really will enjoy this palette because it's better than carrying around individual Skin Kisses. You have a whole palette kind of covering a range of skin tones. And of course, because I'm me, I completely forgot to say this video is a collaboration with my babes, my best friend Carmi MUA. We always collaborate on these videos because we're both gonna film them. Why not promote each other? So definitely go check out his video. It will be linked in the description box, so make sure you check out his video. He is swatching the exact same palettes, but of course he is of a medium skin tone, so maybe he might have a different opinion to this palette. He might actually love all the shades in there, so definitely check out his video. Now I'm going to move on to my favorite one, which is the Brighter Than My Future. I think personally, if you are of a medium deep or a darker skin tone, this is the one to go for. The other one will kind of be like a waste of time because you're not going to use half of the shades that are in there, whereas here you can easily not only use every shade in here, but you can mix. So for example, you don't like this kind of satin light pinky blush up here, you can easily take a dab of that while taking a dab of the deeper darker highlighter shades. So once again, you do get 8 4-gram highlighters. However, I feel like these are super pigmented. Like if you dust like this, you get so much on the brush, whereas you have to kind of swirl around the last palette. Now I'm just going to take my beauty sponge, not beauty sponge, the Makeup Obsession sponge. Everyone always asks me what sponge this is. Actually, it's the marble one from Makeup Obsession, which is sold on Tam Beauty. I'm just gonna dab this down a little bit because I want to put a darker highlight on top of it. So in this palette, a couple of the shades might look a bit familiar. This is definitely a dupe for the Bronze Kiss Shimmer Brick for £3. This is definitely a dupe for the, what's it called, Radiant Kiss or Radiant Brick, something like that, the Shimmer Brick. This is definitely a dupe for one of the Gradient highlighters. And then I don't know about these four. This is a very, very light silvery champagne color. These two are very, very subtle. This is obviously a golden, and then this is more of a peachy neutral. This extra shade, oh my god, it is blinding. I tried it in my video for the Makeup Revolution page and it is blinding. But today I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Snatched. By the way, I love the names in these palettes. We have Slay, Poser, yes, Lit, Bougie, Extra, Snatched, and Shook. So I'm gonna take a little dab of Snatched, and I think I'm gonna dab a little bit of Extra as well, so we just have a nice round. But as you can see, the fallout is real with this palette. So I'm just gonna take that and take it right on top. Wow, the tone is amazing. The actual golden tone of it is what I am looking for in a highlight personally, and the pigmentation, girl, you're not ready for it. It is blinding, and this is the highlight. And once again, guys, this is not even wet. This is dry, so you could only imagine the intensity if you did wet this highlight. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on the tip of my nose. Wow. And then for this side of my face, I'm gonna take a little bit of Shook, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Extra. Wow, it's like too pigmented, if you know what I mean. It's so pigmented. Now I'm just gonna tone these down because I'm really not a fan of highlight lately. It like brings my texture out and all of that, but for you guys, I'm demonstrating this video, but that is typically how I wear my highlight. Very subtle, very blended in. So yeah, that is definitely a lot more wearable for me. Okay, girlies, so that is everything I had for you today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.